content and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion advised.
Blow! Frontal! Comedy! With your host, Don Marrera. Starring Mike Dugan. Mike McDonald. Joe Rogan. And Lowell Sanders. And now, your host, Don Marrera.
Showbiz bullshit, yeah. Showbiz. I punched my cat the other day. I come home from work. I have this chicken thing. I put it out. I'm on the phone. I knew I shouldn't have done it. He eats the breast, leaves me the wing. I hate the wing. And I know, I don't want to really whack him, so I just kind of pushed him. And cats, you can't hurt a cat. You can throw a cat, and he won't even give you the satisfaction of looking back. Get out of here, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I was going this way anyway. Shit. Can't rock my boat, Jackie Jackson. But the reason he aggravated me was, I'm still on the phone. He goes into my gym bag. He pisses in the gym bag. And he looked at me real defiantly, It's like, hey, here you go. So I didn't want to holler at him because I knew he'd run and holler. Hey, kitty, come here. I want to talk to you a second. Come here. Bang, bang, bang. He started going, and I was really upset with myself, I was really, because I couldn't knock him out. I was I'm thinking, what kind of a man am I? I can't even knock out a 12-pound cat. I was reading about this guy, the smallest man in the world, 28 and a half inches, 20 pounds. I looked it up. For his height, that's the weight he should be. And he probably still bitches about his weight. When I was 15 pounds, I was cut. 20 pounds, I'm all bloated and shit. You know how he met his girlfriend? She almost stepped on him at a supermarket. Don't you hate that? You're just shopping, you're 28 and a half inches, like your life ain't bad enough, and some bitch almost steps on you? Hey, I'd like to see him trying on clothes. How do I look in this? Short. What about this? Short? What about this? Long and lean. You look a yard, if anything. He probably brags about the size of his dick. My pecker is 1/4 of an inch long. Now, that may not seem like much to you, but if you average it out, if I was 6'3", it'd be 64 inches long. That's a lot of cock, big boy, a lot of cock. I read about this guy. He got hit by 2 trains in one day. He got hit by a train, and the train hit him into another train, and the guy that examined him said he had to be the luckiest man in the world. He only suffered minor injuries. Now, first of all, the luckiest man in the world never gets hit by a train. The luckiest man in the world, maybe the breeze from a train would blow the winning lottery ticket right under his head. That would be the luckiest man in the world. I love being a comedian because you can be honest. Certain occupations you can't be honest. Barber, hairdresser. These guys have to be tactful, diplomatic. Guy goes into a barber shop, all those pictures on the wall. I'd like to look like him. The barber could never go, listen, you fat pig. He is a male model. You are a human sloth. Do you want to look like him? How about if I start by trimming some of your fat face, you porkadelic, you centerfold from Meat Magazine, you heaving, humping hog of life? I don't mean that in a bad way. Airplane pilots can't be honest. Airplane pilot can never go, shit, folks, I'm scared. Imagine a 4th grade school teacher being honest, how brutal this would be. Mr. and Mrs. Jones, Johnny, your son, your only child, the fruit of your loin, is a moron. I have no idea how this kid gets out of the house in the morning. If I were you, I would waste him and start over. I say that with all due respect.
Frontal Comedy.
Hey, girls, here's a guy who doesn't get all the respect he's due. Eddie Munster's older brother, Mike McDonald.
And if you still doubt that God doesn't have a good sense of humor, all you have to do is take a look at your own sexual peak. The sexual peak for men, 16 to 18. Women, 35 to 40. Very funny. Let's see them figure this one out. Hey, Tommy, your mother's looking pretty cool. And hey! Come on. Quit hitting on my mom, man. You can invite your friends over anytime you want. Mom! Nobody wants cookies. Put some clothes on. God. So weird. Nice time to have a sexual peak. 16, 18. 3 years, they couldn't pay me to relive. Oh, man, sexual peak my ass. I mean, I remember when I was that age, all we did was the same thing every week, and we hung out with the same group of assholes, went to the only fucking bar that would let us in, you know, got really fucked up, and just before we passed out, we'd go, lesbians. Yeah, sexual peak, yeah, right. What a waste of fucking time that was. I'm so glad all that shit's over for me. You know, I'm happily married, and I love being married. I'll tell you, the best thing about being married is you don't have to waste time looking for sex anymore. You're married. You know you're going to get fucked eventually. So you can have a career, hobbies, friends, watch TV, all kinds of shit. You know, it's great. You notice that you always hear about the one guy with the 10 wives. You never hear about the one woman with 10 husbands, do you? Because women are smarter. What, 10 husbands? Every day would be like Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, great. You know, feed me, relieve me, where's the remote? Feed me, relieve me, where's the remote? Feed me, relieve me, where's the remote? In a bizarre story today, 10 penises were found on the highway. I think that's the big difference between men and women is, you know, violence committed by women can always be explained. He wouldn't stop abusing me. Slice. Makes sense. You notice there's never a woman on top of the tower going, there's a guy that looks like him. Can't say that about men. No, and men flip out, and if you just happen to be at the McDonald's that day, too fucking bad. You know, I like to get a coffee refill. I don't even fucking know you, man. I'm gonna need some more napkins. You know, I sincerely believe, and I really want you to know that I'm telling you the truth here, I really believe this, that if we gave women everything they wanted, we'd still get a fair shake. This world would be a lot better if we gave women everything they wanted. I mean, and women aren't asking for weird shit. I mean, a little equality, respect, dignity, and I poke men's eyes out. Hey, wait a minute, the fine print. You know, all they want is a little fucking equality, you know, to be able, a chance to be the best they can and be able to relax. And I think it would be a better world if women could relax. I mean, I envy the day that my father, you know, back in his day, he could get on an elevator. A woman could get on with him. My father could go, what floor? 5? You're welcome. I can't do that. I'm on an elevator, a woman gets on. What floor? What do you want to know, creep?
Whoa, what are you, vlogging for dollars, mistress? I haven't been that bad. Nobody's that bad. This next guy's a real cut-up, Mike Dugan. Just a little up the side. Ah!
So I'm dating again. I guess that's the big news in my life. I'm dating again, which is very exciting because I'm married. I'm not married, you know, and I'm meeting women in Los Angeles. There's some very sweet women here, but there's some clueless people, not just the women. I don't want to be sexist, because chicks hate that, but the guys, too. I'm talking to this guy about Guns N' Roses. You know the lead guitarist, Slash? I swear to God, he says, you think Slash is his real name? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I hear he was Caesarean. It's kind of an American Indian theme. They name you after the circumstances surrounding your birth, busted rubber. I was talking to a woman at a party about life, philosophy of life. She says, you give up your dream, you die. I said, wow, that's beautiful. What's that from? She said, Flashdance. Yeah, I want to marry a woman who quotes Jennifer Beals as a literary reference. It's my goal in life. There's a reason it's a cliche. People are shallow and insincere in Los Angeles. I asked a woman out. I swear to God, she said, well, what kind of car do you have? What kind of car do I have? Are those real tits? Sometimes you got to speak to people on their own level. That's the point I'm making here. I actually have a Saab Turbo 900 with a 16-valve head. I didn't know it had a 16-valve head until I had to buy a new one. $3,300. You could buy a real head for $3,300. You could go to any street corner in New York and buy a human head for $3,300. You could get head every day for a year. $3,300. So, you know, the problem I figure with relationships is that you usually end up breaking up, and that's no fun at all. Guys, I got some advice for you. If you break up with a woman, you better do it smoothly or you'll never get another good one again. You know why? Women have an intelligence network that rivals the CIA. They make AT&T look like two tin cans with string tied between them. I guarantee you fuck over a woman tonight, tomorrow morning you'll be on a shit list in Afghanistan. Because women are always conferring with their advisors. That's what they do. Thanks for your help. Let you know how it works out. Bye-bye. They're basically researchers, women are. Especially in bed. That only looks like a negligee. It's really a lab coat. And women will ask you all sorts of questions after sex because they know your defenses are down. All you want to do is sleep. Weird questions. Honey? Yeah? Would you ever have sex with a man? Maybe if I heard those three little words. Life, no parole. Wait, there's more. So, honey, what? I'd have sex with a woman. Sorry, I snapped at you like that, sweetheart. Sex between two people can be an incredibly beautiful thing if you can get between the right two people. Sex is a beautiful thing. I can't believe there's still people who try to blame teen sex on rock and roll music. Teenagers have sex because they're horny. Case closed. If you're going to blame teen sex on rock and roll, why don't we just blame incest on country and western, huh? It's important to practice safe sex. That's very important. You know what I read now with all the emphasis on safe sex? That masturbation has actually become fashionable. And I've never really considered myself a trendsetter before. Let me ask you, is it bad if when you masturbate you fantasize about your other hand? Is that bad?
Despite their antisocial, aggressive, and inhospitable behavior, two scorpions intent on mating display surprising tenderness. Standing on their heads, the couple entwine tails and gently massage each other's bodies. Sufficiently aroused, the couple then embrace. The male leads his partner into a romantic waltz, the female following in perfect rhythm. Unable to restrain their desires any longer, the couple retire to a hole to copulate in private. However, the night of passion has horrific consequences. By morning, the female, now pregnant, has fulfilled a sudden craving for food by brutally murdering and devouring her lover, leaving nothing but a few partial remains.
Hey, yikes, what a subtle little gender difference. Anyway, let me bring you back with some terrific comedy. Lowell Sanders.
I did the weirdest thing, man. I went to a tractor pull. Yeah, I didn't know that black people don't go to tractor pulls. But they were really glad to see me. Shit, they wanted to hoist me up where I could see better and everything. Like, yee-hee-ha! Like, hey, man, ain't this kind of tight? That wouldn't be politically correct, because everything is politically correct now, right? Even Crayola crayons are politically correct. Did you know that? You know why? You don't know why? Because they have a flesh color. Yeah, for you all. Hey, Jesse Jackson mad about this shit because they put all the dark colors in the back of the box. So we gonna be marching. You know, we march about anything, man. We're gonna be marching about February being Black History Month, too. How y'all pull that shit on us? That's the shortest fucking month of the year. We want a month, we want a month. Okay. Give them February. It's only 28 days. I was up the other day watching those 1-900 numbers, man. That's some sick shit. Women on all night. Hi, my name is Candy. Call me. Like you're gonna be able to talk to her. This shit costs it costs a whole lot to talk to these. I think it's stupid to pay someone to talk dirty to you. You know, because all I have to do is miss like a couple of payments on my charge card. People call me for free. Talk real dirty. Hey, you know you're getting deeper and deeper in the hole. Yeah, I know. We're going to make it real tight for you. Go ahead. Hey, is this Candy? Okay. You can't help but hear sex on television. I think one thing for sure, if your name is Dick, for commentating purposes, they should make announcers use Richard. Sound like a sex show and their name is Dick. And every network seems to have a Dick. You notice this? Dick Edinburgh, Dick Stockton, Dick Vitale, Dick. Too much Dick on TV. How you get Dick out of Richard anyway? Ain't no D or K nowhere in Dick. I think the first guy named Richard, somebody didn't like him. They just kept saying, you a dick. You can't call a black guy Dick on TV. You gotta call us Richard. That's right. You never see a black. You ever seen a black Dick? And he's looking at her like, you better not be in seeing no. You don't see it. I was watching a basketball game. This was the classic. Dick Edinburgh and Magic Johnson. You know how excited Magic would get. You know, they ran a replay and Magic said, notice the penetration on that Dick.
Boom! Frontal! Mayo!
Dom, Colin Tess from Oxnard, California writes, what's the difference between men and women?
Potpourri. Here's Joe Rogan.
I'm not homophobic in any way. Let's get that out of the way immediately. You know, if you're a consenting adult, whatever makes you happy, you know, I'm fine with that. But I am afraid of other guys' dicks, and that's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. I am not homophobic, but I am cock-conscious, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, that is just being honest, right? What heterosexual man is not afraid of another guy's dick? More than anything in life. Nothing scares you more, be honest with me, than a fucking cold blue steel hard-on. Nothing. What scares you more, horror movies? Did you get scared when you saw Interview with the Vampire? I'll kick Tom Cruise right in the balls, a little 5'6" midget. I'm not scared of him. You want to scare me? Show me a movie of something that could really happen, all right? Show me a movie like a big guy with a big dick chasing a little guy in a locked room, right? I'll never sleep again. I mean, sitting in that theater for an hour and a half just going, run! 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 Some big guy with a Swedish accent. Where you going? I thought you quick. Come on, stay still. Don't go between my legs. Some little guy from the high school. His glasses taped up. Ah! My girlfriend thinks so like that. We talk, like, she found me once with this big stack of porno movies in my apartment. I know, you're looking at me, you're going, Joe, no way. But really, I got them. And she got, you know, she thinks that jerking off is, like, optional. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she goes, look, you don't need all that. Next time you get, like, really excited, just, like, let it go. Just don't think about it, and it'll go away. You really don't know how the apparatus works. Let me just explain something. Guys we build sperm 24 hours a day, no matter what. You know that? No matter every waking hour, every minute I'm talking to you, my balls are growing, all right? Every guy in this room is a ticking time bomb. Every guy. It's just like Pac-Man. Just divide and conquer. You can't stop that. That's not something you just leave alone. No, I just leave it alone, because I'd be climbing through your fucking window at 4 in the morning with a roll of duct tape and a hunting knife, all right? This is very necessary. Those tapes are for your benefit. Just all these misunderstandings about jerking off, like, even the expression jerking off, like, that is way too casual an expression for what you're doing, all right? You know, like, masturbation, that's too clinical, too textbook, you know, but jerking off just sounds like like there's no commitment. You know, just very casual, like, you know, jerking off, like no big deal. Like you just quit at any minute and go do something else, you know? Hey man, what are you doing? Jerking off. You want to go to a movie? Oh, zip up. Just jerking off, you know? It's nothing. Like nothing, like, there's other expressions of much more commitment, right? Like blowjob. That's a job. Right? Blowjob. But every guy knows that a guy is much more committed to jerking off than a girl is giving a blowjob, right? Girls, be honest. No matter how much you love your boyfriend, your husband, there reaches a time where you will quit. There is a point while you're doing it where you're like, enough is enough. I can't do it anymore. I can't. No, my mouth hurts. It hurts right here. Ah! No, I'm going to get lockjaw. It fucking hurts. Ah! You don't even care that it hurts. That's not even bothering you. You don't even, no. You don't even fucking care that it hurts me. You are so fucked up. You're not even thinking about me. No. Asshole. They quit. But you'll just quit. They'll reach a point. No guy ever reaches that point. Ever. No guy ever quits while jerking off. Ever. That's a project you start, you always finish. No matter what. Your dick could be bleeding. You could be sitting in a puddle of sweat up to your ankles going, I'm almost there. Almost there. Like the phone rings.
Hi, Joe. It's your mom. I haven't talked to you in 100 years.
Whatever, lady. I'm very busy. I'll call you back. Happy birthday. Fuck you. Leave me alone. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Right, like 6 hours later, you lost 20% of your body weight. You're just like, come on. What's the matter with me? And it's one of those things that when you're done, you totally don't understand it. Right? That's the weirdest thing, is when you're done, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, the Fall Guy's on TV, you're lying on the couch with like this dime-sized puddle of Elmer's glue in your stomach going, what the fuck is the matter with me?
Boom! Comedy!